Hello, one and all present here. This is Amit Kumar Singh. Welcome everyone to my 35th class. And in this class of Tableau, we are going to discuss normal distribution curve. Okay, so this normal distribution curve, I'm not going to teach you normal distribution curve in statistics. Neither I'm going to teach you in Excel. Already in Excel, also in statistics, I have taught a lot about normal distribution curve. You can watch my playlist and you can watch my videos of normal distribution curve where I solve the problems which comes in MBA, MCOM exams related to Bangalore City or VT University, and you can get an idea about what normal distribution curve is all about, what is central limit theorem. Here in this class, we're going to discuss normal distribution curve in Tableau. So in order to work on normal distribution curve in Tableau, the Excel workbook, what I'm going to use, I'm not going to use here sample superstore. Till now, whenever we are using Excel, we always use sample superstore workbook in Tableau. So far, whatever I've done, first time I'll do something in Tableau which is not of sample superstore workbook. So sample superstore workbook, although I'll use here in order to work here. So I'll create a new workbook from the sample superstore workbook. So let me go to create table. Then I'll go to summarize pivot table. Okay, new worksheet. And what I'll take, I'll not take complete sample superstore workbook. I'll take just few part from the sample superstore workbook. I'll take, I'll take which columns I'll take profit. Okay, I will take customer name. Okay, I'll take customer name. I'll take customer name. I'll take another column from the sample superstore workbook. You can take sales also, doesn't matter. Here I'm taking the another column called profit. Clear everyone? Done. So I hope you're understanding. So there are different customers are there. If you want to have an idea about these customers, you can go here, the customer details. You can see these customer names. If I sort this data ascending order or descending order, you can see like this Aaron Bergman. So the profit of this person is given around 1,29,000 something. I don't know this given decimal. So 129 point some values units of this currency is not given. So this value, how it got by the sum total. Okay, the sum total of the profit made by this person. You're getting right. So you can do subtotal to confirm this value. Okay, or you can use sum if function. All that is not required. Here we are going to work on Tableau. So Tableau is much more advanced. Okay, than Excel. You can spend time on Excel to get an idea about sum if function or pivot table or count if function. You can watch my videos on Excel to understand. So what is more required here is the customer name and the total value. So let me just copy these values here. Let me just copy this value here. Okay. So Control C, Control N, Alt ESW, column with Control V. So I just put these values here. Alt FA, save this workbook to some name. Okay, so I just save this name, this workbook with some name. You can save this and choose a location. Okay, you can save this workbook with some. Okay, already I have saved this workbook, so I'm just saving with a name called book one. Cool. So once you save this workbook, okay, then you can go to Tableau and Microsoft Excel, and you can go to downloads book one. So you will find the workbook in the connection. Sorry for the background noise. So you can see this workbook having the two columns. Okay, it have two columns, customer name and total. Fine. So now I just now realized I want to add a new column in the workbook. So here I want to add a new column, maybe number of records, maybe number of records. Okay, the number of record will have just a value one. Okay, So you just double click here. Okay, Alt H B A, select everything. Alt, let me just select everything. Control Shift right arrow down arrow. Alt H B A and Alt H B T. So I made border. Control S. I save this workbook. Close this workbook. Go to Tableau and data. Refresh this data. So you can see the customer name, total, number of record, and in place of total, suppose I want profit. I don't, because this was actually profit data, right? It's not a total data. So open the book one and made this profit. Made this profit. Control S, Alt F4. Save this workbook. Close this workbook. Then again come to Tableau, data. Refresh this data. Cool. So I got the profit and give the name to this workbook, normal distribution curve. Normal distribution curve. Done. Cool. So what you will do, I'll create a parameter here. Okay, let me create a parameter here. Name of the parameter, you can give anything. Okay, let me give a name called profit, profit bin size. You can give any name to this parameter, data type float, current value 100. Okay, profit bin size. Okay, so you created this parameter called profit bin size. Go there, show parameter, click on show parameter. So you can see this profit bin size parameter having the value class width of 100. Okay, then you can go create a calculated field. Okay, and give the name for this as bin value. Give a name to this called bin value and write here the function integer of profit divided by the profit bin size into profit bin size. Apply. Okay. Okay, then create another calculated field called mean here. Called mean. So write here total, total then of average. Okay, the whatever the you understanding, so many customer names are there, each having different profit value, and the average what you got of them. I want the total of that. So if you do the total of average, you will get the sum only. I don't think anybody will have confusion on that part. Profit. Okay, again another calculated field called standard deviation. Again total, total not today, total, then STDEV of profit, standard deviation of profit. Apply. Okay, done. Now again, now I'll try to calculate the frequency, frequency normal distribution value based on the formula. You know the formula, right? Normal distribution formula. What is the formula for the normal distribution curve? Fx of 1 by sigma root 2 pi e to the power minus zero point 0.5 x bar means sample mean minus population mean divide by sigma standard deviation of population whole square. This I want to create a formula for them in Tableau. You can give any name to this. Okay, you can give any name to this. Any name, maybe normal distribution, anything. Normal distribution. Okay, so you can write start with bracket 1 divide by open bracket standard deviation. Okay, don't close the bracket, into shift 8 sqrt means square root of 2 into pi. Okay. So after pi, close with three brackets, 1, 2, 3. So you can see the last bracket. Okay, done. Into exp. Exp means exponential e. You can't write no exponential e is a irrational number. So this is minus of zero point 0.5 into shift 8, 0.5 into, then open two brackets, attr attributes. Under attribute, write bin value. When you write bin value, close with one bracket. Once you close with one bracket, then write mean. The mean function, remember we created the calculated field called mean. This mean divided by standard deviation. Close one bracket, square. So this calculation is valid. Make sure your calculation is valid at the end. Otherwise, all your effort is gone waste. Comma. Let me just save this formula. Cool. So apply. Okay. Then guys, then what you do right click on bin and convert this into dimension. Fine. Then put the bin value under column. Because if you do not convert that into uh, measure to dimension, because bin value is actually was actually a measure. If you have not converted, then it would have given you the sum of the values. That's why I just converted this into dimension. I just wanted the class interval on the horizontal axis. Then you can put number of record under row. So you will get a histogram like this. And then you can draw normal distribution over row. Okay, so you'll get a curve like this. Okay, now you got a curve like this, guys. Why you got a curve like this? This problem will happen with you. The reason why this will a problem will happen with you guys, because if you observe your data, if you go and observe your data, if you have not copied the data properly, at the last see grand total is there. So when you created the class interval and when you plotted them on the class interval, these values, then maximum concentration will be of this only. So what you need to do, guys, you have to delete this value, grand total value. Delete this, control S. Okay. The reason I purposefully kept the data like this, because I wanted to make sure that the mistake should be done. Then only possibly you can rectify your mistake. Now, still the data is coming like this only. Nothing to worry, will work again on this, because that is very important part. We cannot miss that part. So what I told you, Microsoft Excel, book one, full sheet, this sheet name, normal distribution curve. Okay. Now what I'll do, I have to create again everything. I'll create a parameter here. I have to again repeat the steps. I'll create a parameter here. You can put any name here. Suppose I same name, profit bin size. This is 100. Okay. Then go here to parameter, then calculated field. Okay. The name of the calculated field is bin value. Okay. Integer int. It will give you the integral value. Integer of profit divide by the profit bin size into profit bin size, apply. Okay, let me just save this. Okay, then again another calculated field. Here the name of calculated field is mean. Here total of average of profit, total of average of profit, and again total of standard deviation, STDEV, of profit. Again another standard deviation, standard deviation, total of standard deviation of profit. I created these three fields. Again, create a dimension for normal distribution curve. Normal distribution curve. So already I've written down the formula. Just copy and paste this formula here. Apply. Okay. Once this is done, bin value should be converted into dimension. Okay, now drag the bin value over column, number of record over row. You will get a histogram, then normal distribution over row. Again, you will get like this. This should not happen. So guys, I investigated the data because I was getting kind of all the value was segregating at the one point. So while investigating the data, I realized that still the total value was there at the end. So make sure that you don't have the total value when you have that Excel sheet. Okay, when you have that Excel sheet, you can just make sure that the average of those data is around 361.15, and the standard deviation should be around 893. Make sure your data have like this. Okay. You can take X value, anything, maybe X value is 900. Then you can calculate the frequency distribution curve with the formula called norm.dist. Okay. And it will give you the frequency interval curve. Here X can be any value. Mean is this. Okay, comma, standard deviation is this, and in cumulative right false. Okay, so it will give you the probability mass function of 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 the scenario where your value lies between the average and the 900. This is something what you will get as a frequency distribution curve. Okay, make sure that in this profit data, when you created this column called profit from the sample superstore, the sum total of the profit should not be there. Okay, now if I go here and I converted the bin value to the dimension, drag the bin value to column, then number of record if you put under row, number of record if you put under row, and the normal distribution curve also if you put under row, you will get like this. Double right click, dual axis, then go to the next curve, make this line, okay, normal distribution curve, and the number of record, make this bar. So this is what your normal distribution curve will look like. I hope you understood this. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you all in next class. Take care. Bye, everyone.